we are discussing 2019 annual supplementary exam science question paper. In that today we are going to discuss chemistry paper. Okay, chemistry के answer we are going to discuss. So first question, MCQ. The number of groups and periods in the modern periodic table respectively. The number of groups and periods in the modern periodic table respectively. It's a very easy question. Okay, then easy answer. 7 periods are there, 18 groups are there. Okay, then what they asked? First they asked groups and after they asked period. That's why 18 groups, 7 periods. Option B, right answer. Then next, the possible chemical reaction among the following is. Possible chemical reaction among the following is. See here, iron is more reactive than lead. Then the possible chemical reaction among the following they asked. Then if you take zinc and iron, iron is less reactive than zinc. That's why it's also not possible. Then if we take a lead is what high reactive than copper. That's why displacement here also not occurs. But compared to silver and copper is more reactive. More reactive elements displace less reactive elements. More reactive elements displace less reactive elements. That's why answer C, right answer. Okay. To confuse you, they gave different chemical reactions, but whichever more reactive element is there and whichever less reactive element is there, based on that displacement reaction occurs. If other cases means less reactive element will not displace the more reactive elements. Then iron oxide Fe2O3 reacts with aluminium. It gives aluminium oxide with iron. The type of above chemical reaction is, okay, the type of above chemical reaction is, it's a what? Chemical combination or double displacement or decomposition or displacement reaction they ask. That's why it's answer D, displacement. Why? Because compared to aluminium, iron is less reactive. It's a higher reactive element. Higher reactive elements displaces less reactive elements. Okay, that's why what it gives? It gives aluminium oxide with the separation of carbon or with the displacement of iron, not carbon. Sorry, iron. So answer D. What is a covalent bond? Chemical bond which is formed by the sharing of electrons between two atoms is known as a covalent bond. Name the first member of alkyne and write its molecular formula. First member of alkyne is ethine or acetylene, C2H2, because their general formula CnH2n-2. Name the gas liberated when an acid reacts with a metallic carbonate. Write a chemical equation of the reaction when this gas is passed through lime water. What is the color of precipitate obtained in this reaction? Okay, slightly tricky question. Okay, then see answer. The liberated gases, whenever the acid reacts with the carbonates and metallic bicarbonates and bicarbonates, what it gives? It gives a carbon dioxide in the form of gas. Okay, then whenever this carbon dioxide passed to lime water, what it gives? It gives a calcium carbonate solution with small amount of water. Okay, then which type of precipitate is formed? They asked. White color precipitate is formed. Then for this question, another R type question is there. Give scientific reason. While diluting an acid, the acid should be added to water. The acid should be added to water. Okay, water directly not added to acid. Why? Then plaster of Paris should be stored in a moisture proof containers. Why? Okay, to give reasons they asked for 1 marks. If water is added to concentrated acid, the heat generated may cause a mixture of splash out or cause a burns. That's why drop wise we have to add acid to the water. Okay, then the glass container may also break due to the excess local heating. The glass container may also break due to excessive local heating. Okay, because of these reasons, what we have to do? We have to diluting an acid. Whenever we are diluting acid, acid should be dropwise added to the water. Then another one, what give reason? What they ask? Plaster of Paris should be stored in a moisture-proof container. Why? Okay, why means it reacts with the moisture and changes to gypsum. It reacts with the moisture and changes to gypsum, which is a solid mass. Gypsum, which has a solid mass. Then next, write the balanced chemical equation for the reaction taking place when aluminium react with the dilute hydrochloric acid. Okay, this is the 24th first question, and 24th second question. Hydrogen gas is not liberated when the metal react with a concentrated nitric acid. Give reason. Okay, then we have to see these first questions. First question, aluminium reacts with the hydrochloric acid. It gives aluminium chloride with liberation of hydrogen. Al reacts with the hydrochloric acid HCl. What it gives? It gives aluminium chloride AlCl3 with liberation of a hydrogen gas. It requires a balancing. How to balance? You already know. The nitric acid is a strong oxidizing agent. That's why it not liberates a hydrogen gas. That whatever the formed hydrogen gas is there, that binds with the oxygen. That's why hydrogen gas is not liberated whenever the nitric acid reacts with the metals. Then for this question, okay, and another R-type question is there. Before that, it oxidizes hydrogen produced to water and itself get reduced to any of the nitrogen oxides. Then R-type question. Show the formation of sodium chloride and magnesium chloride with the help of electron dot structure. Very, very important question. Several times they asked. See, sodium atomic number 11, in its outermost orbit, one electron sets free. Metals are donor of electrons and non-metals are acceptor of electrons. Chlorine is a non-metal. In its outermost orbit, one deficient electron is there. That's why sodium donate one electron, chlorine receive that electron, and what it gives? It gives a sodium chloride, Na plus Cl minus, one electron is donated here. Then magnesium chloride, reacts with the magnesium is a metal. In its outermost orbit, two electrons are sets free, or they are ready to gain, and chlorine ready to accept. That's why single magnesium reacts with the two chlorine atoms, okay, by giving one electron to each, and what it gives? It gives a MgCl2. The valency of magnesium is 2, the valency of sodium is 1. Based on that, sodium reacts with chlorine, it gives us NaCl, and magnesium reacts with the chlorine, it gives a MgCl2. Why? Here valency 1 is there, here valency 2 is there. That's why. Explain the question number 26. Explain the substitution reaction in hydrocarbon with an example. See them. Saturated hydrocarbons are fairly unreactive but undergo a substitution reaction in the presence of sunlight. Chlorine can replace the hydrogen atom one by one. So chlorine reacts here, chlorine CH4, Cl2, chlorine is a Cl2, it reacts with a methane CH4, what it gives? Chloromethane. And it also gives another one byproduct, that's a hydrochloric acid. This reaction one by one gone. How means? For example, CH3Cl, this is a chloromethane, again it reacts with a chlorine, then what it gives? It gives a dichloromethane, CH2Cl2, again HCl. Okay, this is the second substitution reaction. If you want to see third substitution reaction, then see CH2Cl2, dichloromethane again reacts with a chlorine. What it gives? Trichloromethane, CHCl3 plus HCl. Okay, it's a trichloromethane. Again this reaction continues. CHCl3 reacts with a chlorine in presence of a sunlight. Okay, H nu. In presence of a sunlight, H nu. And what gives? It gives CCl4 with HCl. CCl4 carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride or tetrachloromethane. Okay, like this one by one. What happens? Chlorine can replace the hydrogen atoms one by one. Okay, and in each byproduct, hydrogen atom decreasing, chlorine atom increasing. Chloromethane, dichloromethane, trichloromethane, tetrachloromethane. Okay, then what they asked? What is a substitution reaction? Saturated hydrocarbons are fairly unreactive, but they undergo a substitution reaction in presence of sunlight. Then chlorine replaces the hydrogen atoms one by one and gives a new product. Okay, this is called as a substitution reaction. And example. For this question, 26th question, another one R type question is there. Explain the mechanism of cleaning action of soaps. Okay, very important question. It's a the ionic end of a soap interacts with water while the carbon chain, okay, interacts with the oil. The soap molecule thus form a structure called micelles, where the one end of the molecule is towards the oil droplet while ionic end forces outside towards the water. Thus an emulsion form in water. The soap micelles help in pulling out the dirt in water and thus clean the cloths. This is the what cleansing action of soap. Next, question number 30. The general formula of two specific groups of saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbon is CnH2n. Write the structure of the member of each group when n is equal to 3. The general formula of two specific groups of saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons is CnH2n. Write the structures of members of each group when n is equal to 3. Then see here, n is equal to 3, where cyclopropane, okay, cyclopropane C6H6. Oh, very sorry. Cyclopropane, okay, C3H6. Okay, then a cyclo word is closed chain is there. That's why 3 carbon atoms are in closed form, and for those 3 carbon atoms, 2 hydrogen atoms are attached. Okay, this is the structure of cyclopropane. Then profene case also C3H6 only. Here 3 carbon atoms are arranged in between the carbon atom, single place we give a double bond. Because of double bond, for that carbon we arrange only 2 hydrogen atoms, and for oxygen, okay, for another one carbon atom we give only 1 hydrogen atom, because here 1 bond is there and here double bond is there, 4 valency occurred, and for last carbon we give a 4 bonds with 3 hydrogens. That's why profene and cyclopropane, both they have a both they have a same molecular formula but a different structural formula. The general formula of 2 specific groups of a saturated and unsaturated. This is a saturated, this is unsaturated. Hydrocarbon is CnH2n. In both cases, C3H6, CnH2n, they belongs to CnH2n. Write the structure of member of each group when n is equal to 3. Each group means saturated group and unsaturated group. Okay, then next question. Question number 32. The position of elements A, B, C, D in the modern periodic table is given below following table. Answer the following questions by observing the table. Period 3, okay, group 1 element, group 2 element. Period 4, what group 1 element, group 2 element, A, B, C, D, they like this they given. Then which element has a highest atomic size? Highest atomic size Y. Okay, they asked clear question. Then see here, the element C has a highest atomic size. Okay, C, new cells are added to down group. Okay, whenever we come to down the group, new cells are added here. Okay, this is the first cell, not first cell. Second period means first period, second period, third period. Okay, this is the what? Third period, and this is the fourth period. That's why whenever we are coming down, the cells are increasing. New cells are added down the group, or down to the group. Okay, then electrons. Then sir, why? What question arises in your mind? Why D not, sir? Because that also present in the same period. Okay, both they have a same cells, but whenever we are going to left to right, number of electron increase. If number of electron increase means, okay, the charge of electrons negative and proton charge positive, in between attraction occurs and the size of or what radii of the atom decreases. That's why compared to D, C has a more radius. That's why which element has the highest atomic size, which has C compared to D. Both are present in same period only. Down the group, the size of the cell increases. Next, another one question they asked, which element has the least metallic property? Which one has a least metallic property? Why? Okay, in this case B, because in periodic table from periods left to right, whenever we are moving, this side all metals are there and right side all non-metals are there. Then least metallic property they ask. Least metallic property, whenever we come down to the group, the metallic property increases. Whenever we are moving towards the period from left to right, okay, metallic property again decreases. Okay, down to the group increases. Okay, left to right decreases. That's why here it's answer B. It's answer B. Okay, across the period, the tendency to lose electrons decreases. Tendency to lose electron decreases means the metallic property also decreases. That's why A, B, C, D, 4 elements they given. In those 4 elements, least metallic property element is B. Then 35th question, draw a diagram of apparatus used to electrolysis of water. Label the parts they asked. Cathode and graphite rod we have to mention there. See, then this is the apparatus showing that electrolysis of water. Okay, then electrolysis of water, we took a one transparent jug. In that jug we took a water. Okay, 2 test tubes inverted we kept. Okay, then inside the test tube we kept the graphites. Graphites are connected to where 6-volt battery with the help of plug key. Okay, then whatever the batteries negative end is there, that's a cathode, and whatever the battery is positive end is there, that's a anode. Okay, they what asked to denote this cathode, and another one part they asked, that's a graphite rod. Okay, in both test tubes we kept a graphite rod. Okay, those are anodes and cathodes. Okay, whenever we connect a battery, electrolysis will occur, and because of electrolysis, in one side hydrogen is collected, that's a more, and one side oxygen is collected, that's a less, because oxygen is a negatively charged, electronegativity is high of oxygen term, that's why it collects in where anode side, and in cathode side hydrogen it's a plus, it collects, cathode minus, the positive ions move towards cathode and the negative ions move towards anode. Draw the diagram of the arrangement of apparatus to show the action of steam on metal. Label the following parts: metal sample, delivery tube. Metal sample and delivery tube. So apparatus showing action of steam on metals. Okay, we took one test tube and the test tube is fixed to the stand. Okay, then with the help of a rubber cork we connected to delivery tube. Delivery tube another end is connected to another container. In another container we took a soap solution or water, and we kept one inverted test tube, and we kept here a metal sample of zinc or magnesium, and we took here a glass woolen. In that glass woolen, a small amount of water is there. Whenever we start to heat with the help of spirit lamp, the vapor is formed. Whatever the vapor is formed, that vapor reacts with the metal, and what it gives with the whenever the metal reacts with the water, okay, then it liberates a hydrogen. It liberates hydrogen. With the help of delivery tube, the hydrogen comes contact with another container. In another container what we kept an inverted test tube. In that inverted test tube, in the form of bubbles, hydrogen is collected. Which gas is collected? Hydrogen gas collected. And which parts they asked to label here? One is a metal sample and another one is a delivery tube. Okay, the next question: what is a neutralization reaction? Name the products of chloralkali process. Write one use of each. The reaction between an acid and base give a salt and water is known as a neutralization reaction. Okay, then second question what they asked, name the products of chloralkali process, write one use of each. The products of chloralkali process are hydrogen, chlorine and a brine containing sodium hydroxide. Uses of hydrogen used as fuel, margarine, ammonia for fertilizers. Then uses of a chlorine used in water treatment, used as a cleaning agent in swimming pools, used in making PVC and CFC, PVC, polyvinyl chloride, CFC, chlorofluorocarbon, used as a disinfectant and used as a pesticide. Then uses of sodium hydroxide, anyone have to write here. Uses of sodium hydroxide used for degrazing metals, used for making paper, used for making soaps and detergents, used for making artificial fibers. Okay, up to now whatever we discussed 2019 supplementary exam science chemistry part paper. Okay, now remembered biology. Within a short I will discuss with you biology. Hopefully these videos are helpful for your annual exam. Share to your friends and other groups. Thank you so much. Okay, whatever you need related to science or other subjects, go to my playlist and watch those videos. Thank you so much.